Hi guys, I'm Ryan Houston and welcome to my fly tying channel. If you haven't already done so, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. That'll keep you up to date with everything as I upload it. My channel already contains hundreds of videos covering a wide range of both patterns and techniques, from the basic to the more advanced. So without delay, let's get on with the show. Hi guys, so we're going to tie a bug tonight. So this is I suppose it's a simplified version, if that's a way of putting it, of a bomber, smaller type, but it's still like a skating or drifting dry fly for salmon. So this is a Partridge M2 heavy in a size 8, and I'm going to use a black tying thread for this. So I'll start my thread, and then I'm going to use some silver oval as a butt for this. So I'm going to match this up, if you can see here, to the return eye. It's just a sort of habit I have, especially, and not make that much difference when you're doing this type of fly, but when you're doing something with a silk or a floss body, it's good practice in that you end up with a less of a step. So these things seem to be quite short on the hook, so what I'm going to do is take it back here just to it's roughly about level with the point, and then put on a few turns. Just going to take my thread back, catch it over that, then allow it to come in line with the hook, and again tie that forward up to the return eye and trim it off. So what I find unusual about this one is that it has like an underbelly of like a fluorescent green chenille. So I'm going to flip the fly over here, and I'm going to come up stopping short of the front of the fly, and the fly turned over onto its back, I suppose, so that I can then stretch this backwards and keep it in line underneath. Next, I'm going to put on the hackle, which is like a brown saddle hackle or red game. Tie that in again, back up to the butt section there. So the body on this one is a green spun deer hair. Do not take bunches of deer hair. Loose wrap around and then tighten down into it. Fold all back. Move forward a little bit and repeat the process. I want the deer hair to spin the whole way around the body. You have to get a sort of feeling as to how tight you can pull your thread before you break or cut your deer hair, and every different bit of deer you use will be slightly different in that respect. And we'll just work our way along the body doing that. I might fast forward this bit. So once that's in place, it's time to trim this down into sort of like a cigar shape. We just have to be careful that we don't cut off our hackle at the back or our chenille underneath. Good sharp scissors are a must for doing this. Okay. It's a messy job clipping deer hair. So I'm going to wrap the hackle, and then we're going to pull the chenille underneath, and I suppose that'll actually protect the hackle. So I'm going to take the hackle and wind it forward through our deer. You notice I'm sort of just wiggling it as we go, again, just to bed it in. Get to the front, step it out over that, and tie it in. So now I'm going to flip the fly over and take this chenille across the belly. I'm going to put on like a pinched loop catch there, and then I'm just going to pull my chenille just to tighten it. And once it's in place, then I can wrap back over it to secure it in place. A couple of fibres I don't like. Remove them. And then I'm going to trim off my chenille. Now this is potentially a little bit messy. Finish our head. And then we're going to varnish it. I'm going to use a really thin cilier here because I actually want it to sort of get into the chenille itself that's underneath that. Try and prevent it from pulling out. And now whenever that sets, I'll probably put a black varnish over that just to finish it. But that is our fly tide, so that is the belly dancer. Atlantic salmon bug. So hopefully you like what you've seen. If you did, give us a like, subscribe. Check out all the other videos I've got on the channel. There's hundreds of them there to suit everybody. And until next time, tight lines. And thanks for watching.